Hey everybody, it's me, Binyam, and today we are going to be doing a bike comparison review. So, what we have here is, what is this? Schwinn, bikes, says quality at the bottom, so yeah, they're pretty much quality. You know, this bike, you know how I used to say that this bike, its pedals kind of loose? Yeah, well, my dad took it to a bike shop yesterday, and they got this the chain was kind of, like loose. That's why it was all loose and wobbly, and you couldn't ride properly. So the person, my dad took it to a bike shop, and yeah, everything's fixed. Yes, I test drove it yesterday, and it works. It just rides like a normal bike, except that the fact that it has big tires, big meaty tires, or it's kind of reference to a SpongeBob being like big meaty claws or whatever. You get what I mean, but yeah. This bike is Schwinn is actually an American bike uh, manufacturer or whatever you call it. Yes, I did some research. It's an American, not a Canadian, an American bike company, and yeah, it's a Schwinn Biggity bike with big fat tires. It's a lot easier to ride than the CCM ones. This one has too many gears. You just gotta push. You just gotta push the pedals, and you have to select which gear you're comfortable with. You see, with the CCM bike, this bike is literally Canadian. All Canadian CCM bikes. You see there? Yeah. This is a Canadian bike. It's made from Canada. And yes, it does have suspension. As you can see, suspension coils right here in the middle for a bouncy ride or a quality ride on this bike. And yes, those are some skinny looking tires, not fat ones. Unlike the Schwinn Biggity bike. Yeah, we got those two. We got this bike fixed, so hopefully it rides normally. It doesn't, and the pedals doesn't be loose again. So I can ride with Mikissa the next time we make a bike riding video like we used to do back in 2020. I'm gonna just take a seat and I'm gonna show you what's up with this bike right here. This is a mountain bike, obviously. And it's Shimano equipped brakes. As you see here, you have to, if you want to stop this bike, you have to brake from up here. It's obvious, but yeah. And if you want to select a gear, you can hit, or you can press back if you don't want to be on that gear. This is for pressing back. This is going forward with the gear. It's kind of like a manual. It's kind of like driving a manual car, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like that. So yeah, this is a CCM Alpha, which is the biggest mountain bike. I bought it, back in 2018. I bought it. So I have this bike for 7 years now, and so far it's held up pretty well, except this thing's chipped off, the paint or the sticker or whatever you call it. It's kind of chipping off. No rust whatsoever, except here there's rust. There's some dirt on the reflectors right here. And the seating, right, this one's kind of torn out. But nonetheless, the seat feels fine. Let's just go around the bike. Yes, it's performance geometry. Everything sure. Shimano brakes, turning. Those brake pedals. No, not brake pedals, but riding pedals. It's sometimes kind of hard to ride this bike on, very hills. It's kind of hard when you're riding uphill on the sidewalk. But yeah, so at the side here, nothing added too much. Just kickstands all the way at the back of the tire. And yes, that thing is to I don't know, like when you do this. Okay, this is for okay. I don't know how to hold this. Literally, I can't show you, but if you just pull Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Get back up. And you do that. Come on, man. Just trying to show people. Right, so, you can lift this thing up for the stand to, lock the stand to its place. If you want to, like, kick it back down, you just gotta manually do this, and it'll go right back to its place. Yes, it does fall easily, so yeah, I have to be careful with it every time, because if it falls down very easily, man. But yeah, other than that, it's held up pretty well, except there's some dirt. But it's fine, it's normal for a mountain bike to have dirt, because why not? It's a mountain bike, it's supposed to have dirt. All bikes have dirts, but if you really care about your bikes, if you want to clean them, go right ahead. Go ahead and clean your bikes. But yeah, this bike has held up well after 7 years. Still rides like it's brand new, even though there's some, rust and dirt and yeah. So on to the Schwinn Biggity. Right here, you don't get brakes on top. There's a cup holder for for if you want to hold like Gatorade or Powerade. Not like unlike this one doesn't unlike the brakes on top. If you want to brake on this one, if you want to brake on this bike, you're gonna have to go backwards. You're gonna have to go. Okay, when you're riding, you ride forwards, and then you. Okay, Sorry, my English is mixed up. If you want to, let's say if you want to ride forwards, okay, you're riding your bike forward. If you want to like back up, you just brace right here to back, and then it'll brake like that, just like that when you're riding. I know it's kind of challenging for me to do so, but I started to get used to it over time. But yeah, you got a cup holder at least. That's one thing. And yes, I got the comfort one from Canadian Tire because I thought the actual seat itself wasn't comfortable, so I have to get this cover for the bike, and it doesn't make it any much better while riding, but it's okay, whatever. And you got those big meaty tires, like I said, 2 reflectors in the back, and also a reflector on the tire, just like if the front one has a reflector, the other one just fell off. There's no reflector on the back tire of the CCM, but here there is, and it's locked in, so it doesn't fly off. That's a good thing. And man, they're very wow, very bulky, man. This is very bulky and sturdy bike. Minus the the chains where they used to like be loose, now they're back to its shape. Yeah, this bike, I wish I could test drive them for the video, but I don't know if I should be riding bike while recording. Maybe because somebody do that, but he's not here right now. He's at his friend's house, so I couldn't do that here. I could try if you want, but it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to record while riding a bike. Okay, here, let me show you. If I step on this bike right here, this is just simple. Unlike the other one that's from the back, this one's in the middle. Just like the old Supercycle bike is behind that mattress. But yeah, if I just get on the bike, it's kind of difficult for me to ride while recording. Yes, as you can see, I'm on this bike right here. You see? Yeah. I'm on that bike. If I try to ride it, then I don't know. I cannot be riding while recording because he's gonna have to do it for me. He's gonna have to record me riding the bike. See, like I can ride it, but I don't know where to put the camera. Maybe I can show you. Hold up. Maybe here might be okay if you guys can see me. I don't know if you can, but I think you can see me. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna be trying to ride this bike. I don't know if you guys can see me riding it, but I'm gonna give you a brief of a test drive of the bike. Let me just give it. I don't know where to put the camera at, bro. Maybe at the door. Let me try that. I don't know if you guys can see me from the door, but you're probably gonna see my foot. I don't know, but let's see, bro. Okay, so I'm just gonna ride for the bike. I'm just gonna ride only around my on the garage door. ride all over the neighborhood. I can't record while, riding. It's pretty difficult and it's dangerous, so I'm just gonna do it as a way to never see me ride this bike and that bike after. So here I go, okay? I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna do it right now. Yes, in other words, this bike is pretty smooth to ride. It's a lot easier, by the way. A lot easier to ride this bike. This doesn't require gears. This rides like it is. Just automatically. Like an automatic car, let's just say. Because not many people drive manual these days. I know some people drive manual, but not everyone. Not everyone drives manual. But I don't know if you guys... Sorry, my voice. I don't know if you guys can see me on video, but I hope you can see me on video. That's all I'm hoping for, because I can't go back and check it. Because it's currently recording right now. I hope it's still recording, because I'm going to try out this bike next. Just a kind of lower the seat a bit, but I'm still going to ride it regardless. So, this bike is a lot different compared to this. This bike right here. I don't know if you can see me. This is a lot different compared... Okay. This is a lot different compared to this. This bike is like, very easy to ride, good ride quality. This one is a lot different. It's a mountain bike. I don't know if this counts as a mountain bike, but this is also a mountain bike. But yeah, I might have to do research on the fat tire bikes to see if they're mountain bikes or not. But whatever, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to give you experience, well not experience, but a ride test. Yeah, ride test, bike ride test. Alright, pardon my English. My English isn't that good. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to, learn some more English later on, but whatever. It's not about that. It's not about I'm just gonna tell you that. Ready? You ready for another one? I'm gonna come back real shortly. And give me. Come back. This bike is a lot harder to pedal, unlike this one right here. I'm pretty sure it's at the very highest gear. That's why I ride so hard. But yeah, let me just get off of this bike real quick. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna pick up the camera and see if it's still recording. Okay, good. Alright, you saw me drive these two bikes already, so, well not drive, but ride them. Driving is different when you own a car. But yeah, yeah. I test drove the Schwinn bike and the CCM bike. Both bikes. This one I got it since 2018. This one I got it since 2022. So 3 years I had this bike. 7 years I had with this bike. And this has been around longer with me than this, so yeah. Which one is better for me to ride? Well, for easy riding, I'm gonna go with the Schwinn bike because it's a lot easier to ride, doesn't require any gears to go any higher or any lower. You just ride as it is. And it's a lot easier for me to ride this than this because it's in a It's in a higher gear. Mikissa put it in a higher gear, so that's for him. For now on, this is going to be Mikissa's bike, and this is going to be my bike because it's a lot easier for me to ride this bike. This is going to be Mikissa's bike from now on. Since okay, let me show you the other bike we used to have back then. Back in like 10 years ago, we used to own this bike right here. Yeah, nobody rides this anymore. It's small and we can't ride it anymore. It's just useless. But yeah, which bike wins, huh? I don't know. You decide in the comments which bike is the better, the CCM bike or the Schwinn bike. Well, I might have to go. Okay, for better riding, I'm going with the Schwinn bike. But for you know, maybe a little off-road dirt ready, I'll go with the CCM bike because it's a mounted bike and it has dirt. And I've owned this bike for 7 years now, so it's been a long journey with me. 7 years. This one, only just a few years I had, but I rarely rode it much for the past few years because you know I told you the chains were loose, but now they're fixed. Hopefully, they're fixed permanently, and it will never happen again. So I can ride this wherever I go, maybe to Walmart or to any. Walmart isn't that far from here. I live in Castlewood, so Walmart is in Albany Center. So if you live in Edmonton, but yeah, what's this guy, bro? Anyway, so yeah, you got these two of these precious bikes. I'm just gonna go with this one anyway. So better bike for me because I choose this one. This is a lot better for me to ride. And for this bike, it's good ride quality. Also this one too. This one goes good with grass, just riding on grass. This one kind of. I tested on grass and it was pretty flawless. Pretty flawless bike. I'll choose this bike over this bike, but I still like this bike. Maybe because I have memories with it. So there you go. This is the bike I like. So the winner has to go with the Schwinn bike because it's a lot easier for me to ride anyways. So yeah, better for me to ride. And we're gonna do more bike videos, and if you guys want to see more bike videos in the future, please comment down below. We'll make more bike videos in the future, I promise you. We will, just like what we did last year, okay? Not last year, what? 3 years ago. Okay, 3 years ago, no, not 3 years. Bro, okay, we did bike riding 3 years ago, yes. You can check on our YouTube channel. We did bike riding a few years ago with this bike and that bike. Also 5 years ago, okay, 5 years ago we didn't have this bike. We had that bike and the one back there, the Super Cycle. So yeah, that used to be Mikissa's bike, but now it's no one's bike. It's useless, like I said. This one, Mikissa will ride this one, and I'll ride this one. But maybe next week we'll make a bike riding video next week. Maybe around Thursday or so. I'm not. Maybe Thursday or maybe Wednesday. I don't know. But what you guys have to choose. What am I saying, bro? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Biggity 7. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. I gave you these bikes tests right here. I wish I can ride them fully everywhere I go while recording, but I can't do that since it's unsafe. But I'll be careful one day. Last time I rode a bike while recording, I accidentally dropped my phone. It wasn't the phone that I'm holding right now. It was one of the previous phones I had. It was a Samsung Galaxy S7. I was trying to record it on that day, and the phone fell into the freaking dirt. And yeah, it's not a good idea. Anyway, so hopefully it never happens again. But anyway, I'm just gonna end the video here. No more chit chatting anymore. Thank you guys for watching Biggity 7. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll come up with more videos soon. Just be patient. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for maybe a bike riding vlog or whatever. So yeah, bye. Have a good day.